gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Our Last Leg. You got me, Jonny G, and my homie boy,
Nicky G. How you doing?
I'm doing great. First of all, go fucking Jaguars. If you guys watched that game, phenomenal. I could not believe what we saw. And genuinely, it shouldn't have came down to that brink of a fucking play. Because what happened with Trevor Lawrence at the beginning of the game, you even said it too. You really thought that ball crossed the plane by an inch.
I thought it did, but there were so many different angles. The problem was that they called it no touchdown. So they had to have, enough evidence to be able to overturn that. If they would have called it a touchdown, I don't think they would have been able to call it no touchdown. So whatever the call was going to stand no matter what, in my opinion.
And I think since you're bringing up touchdown, what about that controversial one where Patty Mahomes said like 1 yard, 1 yard? So I didn't understand what was going on there. So would you mind explaining it to me?
So are you talking about the PI?
I think that's what it was.
So from what I know, you're not allowed to set picks as a wide receiver. You can't just run up and stand in front of somebody like that.
So what was the 1 yard?
I have no idea. I'm thinking that because you're allowed to make contact within 5 yards. Anything past that is going to be pass interference, PI.
But since they were already on the one, it had to be before the red zone or
before the
end zone?
I have no idea, dude.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look into this because
I just don't want
to
say something and be wrong.
Don't give us
Sounds
misinformation.
stupid.
No, you're good. I agree. But if you guys saw that game, it was great. I wanted to start it off that way because that was the last leg I needed for a parlay. It was 32-1.
Nasty.
So many people were telling me to cash out. One person told me to hang on, and I'm so happy I did. But the way that cash out fluctuated, it was a great game overall.
I gave him no advice because I was not going to be responsible for him missing out on a 32-1
Don't you put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
You better give your other team flowers.
Hell yeah, Patriots. They gave the Bills the first L of the season. And guess who else got the first L of the season?
That would be the Philadelphia Eagles. I cannot believe that they fucking lost. They blew my big parlay, the one I threw a nice chunk of change on.
But a lot of people did, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but the Broncos, they've got a good squad right now. They looked good. They played good. It was a little tough for the Eagles, in my opinion, because I think that the refs were a little one-sided with the calls. They weren't very lenient with the Patriots or with the Eagles at all. But it is what it is. Coaches even say that penalties even out pretty much throughout the game, and either way, you still shouldn't lose the football game. You can't let the refs decide a football game.
I concur 100%. Any other takeaways that you want to mention before we dive in?
So this was just an underdog weekend.
No, I agree.
Underdogs were smacking, dude.
Oh my God, it was great.
Smacking. Bills lose, Ravens lose, Eagles lose, Cardinals lose. Cardinals lost in the funniest way possible.
I saw that.
Like they deserve to lose after that. 100%. Darius Leonard. Salute to you, sir. He retired as a Colt on Sunday. Very, very happy. And then at the end, Zaire Franklin got a sack at the end, and he did the Darius Leonard celebration. So just to pay a nice homage to him. The Bills fan running off the field with the football. One of the greatest, or running off out of the stadium with the football that Josh Allen threw directly to that guy. Caught it, was gone. Thought that was amazing. And also, before the news broke, this is one of the talking points that Jake Browning has got to get the fuck out of Cincinnati. And breaking, Joe Flacco.
Yes, sir.
Joe Flacco going to the Cincinnati Bengals. John broke the news to me. I hate this because I'm a Bengals, I'm a Ravens fan, but I love Flacco.
Yeah.
So I got to root for Joe. Funny thing about Joe, the only team he has never beaten is the Baltimore Ravens in his NFL career.
That makes sense.
So now he's going to get, I don't even think the Cincinnati Bengals have played the Ravens yet. So he's going to get 2 chances to beat the Ravens.
That's cool.
And he could check off saying, I have beat every single team in the NFL.
That's the only team? Oh, because he played for them.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got Jamar Chase in there too.
I know, Jamar, T. Higgins. It's going to be nasty.
I like it.
And also, Chamba.
Yes, sir. Chama. I didn't think you were going to bring that up in this fucking pod.
That's it. Chama.
Hey, UFC reference. Awesome. All the people cashed. Never had a doubt.
Yeah.
Never had a doubt. All right. We didn't get to say, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe. Share with your family and friends. We're on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Now we got that out of the way. You guys also may have seen a little bit of a error, technical difficulty at the beginning. So we are now live back with Nick. There you go. You can see him. But now you guys got a live view of this fine gentlemen here. And we're back, per usual, right in time to bring us in for the first 3 games. Go ahead. You bring us in the first one.
First game, we are going to the 49ers at the Buccaneers. Buccaneers favored at -3. Over-under is at 47.5. Man, oh man. Buccaneers coming off of an amazing win against the powerhouse Seahawks, man. Bucks beat them 38-35. They're sitting at 4-1. Bucks are sitting pretty. 49ers coming into this game beat the Rams, which I don't think anyone expected. We covered the game. And we said, nope, we're both taking Rams by a tutty.
Yep.
And sure enough, we were wrong. Rams lose to the 49ers 26-23 in overtime. The question everyone is asking themselves is, how did they clone Mac Jones? Because there's no way this is the same guy that played for the Patriots.
Don't remind me.
There's no way.
Yeah, bro.
This dude, go right ahead.
No, I don't want to talk about him. Go ahead. But go ahead. Continue.
This dude shocked the fucking world with how well he played, man.
Yeah,
Not only did he ball out, he did it without any of his top dog receivers. None of them.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
Kendrick Bourne's like wide receiver 3 on the team, and that dude popped off, man. He made Kendrick Bourne look like fucking Reggie Wayne out there. The way, that's exactly who he reminded me of when I was watching that. 10 catches, 142 fucking yards. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, bro.
That blows my mind. Mac Jones, 33 for 49, 342 yards, 2 tutties, and hell, he even ran the ball for 5 yards, which cast another Jonny G parlay.
Yes, sir.
He's playing the best football of his career right now.
He is, man.
And he's showing us why he was quarterback 1 at Alabama and why he won a national championship with them. He did not play good when he was with the Patriots.
Don't remind me.
At all. At all.
Yeah,
everybody can admit that. And I think
I honestly never thought he was ever going to start again. And just because what's going on with Purdy, he's got that opportunity. And I'm glad he's excelling. I just really wish he was excelling that way when he was still with New England.
Well, most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. But New England's got their quarterback now. Drake May is 100% their franchise quarterback.
Hell yeah.
But here is another question for you. Okay? Million dollar question. Do you start Mac Jones over Brock Purdy if he continues to play like this?
Dude, I've been asking myself that every week, and I still don't know how to answer it. I think the business way to look at it is they're going to bring back their starting quarterback, Purdy. If this guy throws 1 interception, or maybe the first half he doesn't do what he should be doing, Mac Jones will then be starting.
I'm glad you said that.
That's what I think.
So, Purdy has thrown 4 picks. Mac Jones has thrown 1.
That's the first game, though. How many games did Purdy even play?
Mac Jones has started 3 games and is 3-0. Brock Purdy has started 2 games and he is 1-1. 4 interceptions.
Yeah, that's
2 games. Okay. Purdy has thrown for 586 yards.
And that was with his healthy squad, too, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Okay. Purdy has thrown for 586 yards, 4 tutties. Mac Jones has thrown for 905 yards and 6 tutties, only playing in 1 more game than him. Here's the kicker. Brock Purdy is making $265 million over the next 5 years. Mac Jones is making $8 million over the next 2 years.
8?
8.
Even double digit? That's crazy.
The answer is Brock Purdy, unfortunately, because there is no way they are letting a $265 billion investment ride the bench. There's no fucking way.
So you say it's more for the business and contract aspect of it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
they want to get their investment back. You know what I mean?
Right. But wouldn't you kind of say that the reason he's probably being offered so much and the reason the 49ers did well in the first place was because of CMC?
CMC, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. When that squad was together,
yeah, exactly.
Nasty business. And the 49ers kind of overstepped in paying him that much, in my opinion.
I fucking agree.
But as far as Mac Jones goes, man, all we can hope now is that he just continues to kill it and that when the opportunities arise, he can showcase his talent so he can go be a starter somewhere because we might have a Sam Darnold situation here.
That's exactly what I compare him to. Exactly.
That's a good comparison, too.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm really hoping for. Enough about them. Let's talk about the MVP of this fucking team, who you just brought up, CMC, and it's not even close. Get rid of Christian McCaffrey. This team doesn't break 500 this year. Not a fucking chance. This dude looks like he never ages in terms of his performance.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a fine wine. He only gets better with time.
Yeah.
And he continues to prove it over and over. But it makes you wonder, when will the other shoe drop? He's done this multiple times. Plays like he's invincible. One of the greatest guys to do it. Bam! Hurt.
Tinnitus.
It just fucking hits out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, for all of our sakes, I hope it doesn't happen because he is one of the funnest players to watch in the NFL.
Yeah.
I digress on the 49ers.
Well, I really don't have much, and genuinely because you just covered most of it. So, thank you for that, brother. Yeah, I mean, just going off of everything you did say, it's tough. It really is tough to say who's going to start, where this team is going. But right now, the direction they're going, they're excelling. Especially with Mac Jones. I don't think they should think twice. And Purdy's still going to be out for another, game or two, possibly?
I mean, what's crazy is he just played last week.
Yeah, but is he going to come back to this game?
I have no idea. Actually, let me look up Purdy's current situation.
We're going to talk about, real quick, as far as the Buccaneers.
Fuck yeah.
So they always find a way to come back, right?
Goddamn right.
I mean, Baker, man, we say it time and time and time again. This dude's got grit. He really does. But one thing that's so entertaining about these Bucs is also potentially, and could be, their downfall. They let these games come way too damn close. For example, Falcons, 23-20. Texans, 2019. Jets, 27-29, and Eagles, 30-25. Each of these games are one score, bro. How nerve-wracking to be one. Oh, and I think the Seahawks.
And I think starting in the fourth quarter, the Bucs were behind every single time.
Yep.
Because I think I've read a stat that Baker's led 4 game-winning quarter drives.
It's crazy to me. It's entertaining nonetheless, but as far as what this game is going to come down to, it shows that the defense is where this team lacks because they're letting these teams score 20 plus a game on average. And that's probably something that's really, really tempting to me to touch is 47.5 being the line. If they at least allow 20 on average, that means the other team only needs to score 27.
Yeah.
So, and you're right there on the dot, and you're just hoping for maybe a 2-point conversion or something else to happen. But with the 49ers and how the Buccaneers are playing, I can see that overhitting. As far as a player who's excelling right now with Baker is none other than Emeka
Egbuka.
So this guy clearly is excelling and shining right now because Mike Evans is out. Godwin is back in, but he's still recovering from his injury.
He's still trying to get back into it, man.
Sure.
I mean, this is like, his third injury in 3 years or something like that, man?
Exactly.
I mean, for him to have the balls to still be able to be like, I'm suiting up, I want to play ball, that's respectable in itself, man.
For sure. But the other thing to consider is this is young talent. Can they let someone like him go, especially after the game he just had? He had 140. It didn't matter if you had 50, 60, 80, 100 yards. He broke 130 plus yards.
It's 142, I think.
And a touchdown.
And a tutty.
It's insane. It's insane. I think that's raw talent and young talent that I think, excuse the dogs, guys, but I think they can't let someone like this go. And truly, I could probably even see one of either Evans or Godwin going and not being replaced over Egbuka. Because why would they let someone like that go when he has probably his whole entire career and more with this team?
They definitely, he won't be going anywhere. I agree. I could see him getting a huge contract extension after this rookie contract.
If they had to replace one of the two, who do you think they would?
Godwin.
Yep, Godwin. I agree. And especially
too many injuries.
Exactly, too many injuries.
Godwin's a fucking dog.
And Evans made his landmark there with Tom Brady there too.
Oh yeah, I mean Evans was a dog there before Brady was even in the equation.
And he was already breaking records every year.
This is his 10th or 11th year, and every year he's had 1,000 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no Mike Evans is a Buccaneer for life.
I love him, bro. He's great. He's one of my favorite receivers in the league. But I'm ready to get to my pick, but I want to hear what you got left.
All right. Well, like he said, how about these fucking Bucs, man? Baker's playing like his starting job is on the line every single week. That dude is balling. Not only is he balling, this man is low-key on a mission to be the MVP.
I saw the list earlier, actually.
It is fucking crazy that we were talking about Baker Mayfield in the MVP conversation.
Good.
But his stats back it up right now. On only 112 completions, 1,238 yards, 10 touchdowns, a 104 QBR, and is averaging over 250 yards a game. This is the Baker that we love. We know that we want to see. He is in his best form right now.
Yeah.
In a Buccaneers uniform.
He belongs here.
100%.
Did you see how he was rattling off to the fans before he went out on the field?
Bro, that is right.
Came back in the halftime, he's like, I told you.
He said,
love him, bro. He's so
no,
awesome.
I forget what he said. Right here it is. He said that this dude was just talking cash shit to Baker. And Baker said, I bet you'll be real fucking quiet at halftime, you fucking pussy.
Oh, that's what he said, the pussy part?
Yes, and then after they came back and, they won,
that's how I
he's running down, and the guy's like, you still suck. And I'm like, that's why you're in the fucking stands, and he's making a buku fucking bucks. Like,
yeah, man.
Shut up, man. But speaking of Baker doing shit like that, I'll never forget when he was quarterback for OU, Go Sooners, when they beat Ohio State. Yep. He took that fucking boom. Oh, man, I love that. That's that dog, man.
Yeah, man, I love him.
Baker is a fucking beast, man. He's also a leader. And this entire Bucs team rallies behind him. 100%. I don't think they question that whatsoever. Like, there's certain situations out in the NFL where you're like, man, this guy's not a leader. This isn't a guy that we want to fucking play behind,
Yeah.
And that's not the case in Tampa Bay. Blah, blah, blah.
Lost in your thoughts here.
Yeah.
Lost in the sauce.
He couldn't do it, though, like you said, without a stellar cast. Emeka Egbuka is a fucking monster, and he's going to be a problem this year. Already is. 2 games, 11 catches, 264 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
That is a fucking crazy stat line. If you're not convinced this guy is going to be special, I don't know what else you need to see.
I agree.
Maybe you're blind.
I 100%.
As long as he stays healthy, Bucs keep it up. NFC South is in big fucking trouble because it runs through Tampa Bay, as far as I'm concerned. Even though the 49ers beat the Rams, I don't think their offense can keep up on the scoreboard. That is the biggest problem with them. Give me the Bucs -3, under 47.5.
Okay, I like how we're indifferent about the over and the under.
You like the over?
I lean more on the over. I don't bet much on the overs and the unders, but I lean more on the over for this one. Given, again, how much points they give up, 49ers will probably be the reason that they probably don't beat that over. But that's me. That being said, where I do lean on either the 49ers and the Buccaneers, my pick will probably have to lie on a FanDuel prop that I enjoy so much, being a winning margin of 1-13, because I just read off each and every score for the past 5 weeks that the Buccaneers can win within that time, or within that frame.
That's funny,
and that puts you in plus money.
In my head, it's 28-17 Bucks.
Yeah.
And that's 45. That's 11 points.
Yep. That's literally a touchdown and 2 field goals, or a touchdown and 2 a missed field goal or whatnot. Anyway, the point is, it's going to be within 13 points. I don't believe that they lose at home either. And again, to back up the past 5 games, they haven't won by more than a score anyway. That's my final pick.
Boom, boom. You want to bring us into the next game?
Oh, the next one we got are the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets in New York. It's favoring the Broncos at -7 even, and the over and under is at 40.5. So,
I'm at 43.5.
Well, whatever it is, I'm still going to keep it. My opinion stays the same.
Over under no matter what.
I have a question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Are the Broncos a force to be reckoned with, or did the Eagles just play bad last game?
No, Broncos, you need to be scared of them. Broncos can put up points, man. I think that you get rid of Sean Payton and that team's in shambles, though. Sean Payton, he did so good with Drew Brees. What's the word I'm looking for? He's able to showcase his talents and what he's good at. You build your offense around that, and that's what Sean Payton's done with Bo Nix. Yes, the Broncos are a problem, and the Eagles just did not have a fucking answer. Sirianni got exposed, in my opinion.
And I believe that the Eagles only had a couple of lucky plays more than anything, like, a long pass, or another pass interference, just things like that. But it wasn't anything more than just that.
One thing on that Eagles game, did you see the Hail Mary Jalen Hurts threw? Mm-hmm. He chucked it super high in the air.
A.J. Brown, right? Covered his eyes or something?
He fucking tackled Devontae Smith, but Jalen Hurts threw it so high in the air and took off downfield. he was hoping that the ball would get smacked or something.
Oh, he would catch it? Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm like, that's a good, that's a high IQ quarterback play right
fast
there.
you got to fucking be to make it.
He made it too.
That's crazy.
He was at like the 5-yard line when they landed on the ground. So, I mean, he was probably about half a second off.
So they volleyed it forward, he'd be there.
Exactly.
What a great strategy.
Yeah.
That's great. I didn't know that.
Good football IQ. Continue.
Yeah. Really, I already knew you were going to dive into that question, so I didn't have anything else to back it up. So, see, we know each other that well.
Goddamn right.
But aside from that, I don't know why I feel like this game just might be a low-scoring game on both parts. It's hard to even lay anything on the Jets because the only two people that I feel like I'm ever comfortable touching is Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields. But he clearly fucked us on our last parlay. He couldn't. We had him for 30 rushing yards.
Had 81 the week before.
Yeah,
he got 26.
Yeah, unreal. And this guy is very notorious. And this was a piece that he actually mentioned last pod. And Justin Fields is very notorious for gathering all of his rushing yards at the last fourth quarter. It's very interesting. So I was hoping that he would have gotten it, but this time he just didn't.
I think you were referencing Kyler Murray when we talked about that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, but Fields still, he didn't get his rushing yards
they were
until
behind,
the third and fourth quarter.
Would have actually had some incentive to
send him fucking deep and let Fields take off and get 20 yards. Why they didn't do that blew my fucking mind.
Especially against the Cowboys. The defense shouldn't have been that well.
They're ranked. They're like overall the worst fucking defense in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I digress. So out the gate, I like to say how much better the pass protection is on the Denver Broncos. Sorry, my mic just went out, but I'll repeat that the pass protection on the Broncos are far better over the Jets. In my
1,000%.
The Fields got
You've got
sacked
one Sauce
times.
Gardner. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And Fields got sacked 5 times last week. So it seems like every game, he's just always under pressure.
So it sounds like he might have tried to run, tried to escape.
Maybe.
But that's just a bad O-line, too.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing, that O-line just collapses. And it's maybe just notorious for it because of that reason. I don't know if there's a lot of injuries. I don't pay attention to the lineup on the O-line or the defensive line or the Jets in general, for that matter. But I just think that if they can improve that pass protection and give them the opportunity to actually throw the ball, which I understand hurts Fields, they excel at running. The thing that they both need to learn how to do, which is Lamar is still improving on and obviously improving on now, is throwing the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And if he can't ever get the protection to even throw the ball, he's never going to get any better.
Fuck no.
I want to hear your thoughts.
But, I mean, that's fucking classic Jets football, dude.
Yeah.
It's classic Jets football. Why do you think Aaron Rodgers looked like shit last year? You know, yes, Rodgers is on the decline, but there's multiple other factors. This Jets team, man, they were looking so promising after the fight they put up against the Dolphins, and then walked into this game and played like they were playing the number one team in the NFL.
Yeah.
They could not get anything going at all. They did not look good. You might be thinking they didn't do too bad for only losing by 2 scores. They walked into the fourth quarter down 30-6.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those are garbage time points. Those are fucking garbage time points. I mean, to do that against the Cowgirls, that is mind-boggling. But those 16 points they put up in the fourth quarter were simply nothing burgers. That meant nothing except to people that bet on them and people, fantasy managers.
That right there.
And fantasy managers.
Yep.
Just the decline in performance was baffling. Fields, who I really, really like as a quarterback, he's had a shit hand dealt to him in his entire fucking career, man. You get drafted by the Bears, who at the time had arguably the worst coach in all of the NFL.
Yep.
And then he has to go to the fucking Steelers. The Bears ship him off like he's the fucking problem.
Yep.
Then goes to the Steelers and loses out to Russell Wilson, who's now a fucking bench warmer. And now he's on the fucking Jets. He cannot catch a break, man. He's got Garrett Wilson, Mason Taylor,
Breece Hall.
And Breece Hall.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I didn't even know Alan Lazard was on that team until I saw his on the injury report.
He went there because Rodgers went there.
Oh, yeah.
Rodgers was like, I want one of my guys here.
Yeah,
and now Lazard.
When he was smiling and stuff. Yeah.
Lazard just went like that, man.
Yeah.
Either way, you still got to go out there. You got to go out there and perform. Like, you want to give it all you fucking got every week.
Yes, sir.
That's what he did when he played against the Dolphins 2 weeks ago. 20 for 27, 226 yards, ran the ball 7 times for 81 yards.
Yep.
Rushing tutty and a passing tutty.
Yes, sir.
Then last week against the Cowboys, could not find any rhythm at all until the fourth quarter. Ended up with a nice stat line, 32 for 46, 283 yards, 2 passing tutties, and 26 fucking rushing yards. I think that's why that's what they were missing in this game, was the X factor from Fields. They need to start calling designed run plays for him because without him running the ball, the Jets can become somewhat predictable. It's going to Breece Hall or Garrett Wilson or to tight end slant. Yeah. I mean, it's the same shit over and over again.
It is.
But Fields did find 9 different receivers throughout the game, which is impressive as hell, but you need to allow him to run the damn ball. You know?
Yep.
Fields is, you got to use that X factor.
Yep.
Why are you not utilizing that?
Yep.
And I'm not trying to shit on the run game because Breece Hall is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad he's doing good again because everybody was like, fuck Breece Hall. 2 years ago, he was a first-round fucking draft pick on fantasy, man.
Oh, yeah. Last year, he did great.
Yeah, but he is dangerous in the run game. We finally get to see that again, which makes me so happy. In the last 2 weeks, this man has 28 carries, 194 yards, 72 receiving yards on top. That is fucking bonkers. Almost 300 all-purpose yards. Mm-hmm. Dog. Let's switch gears, though. Let's switch over to the team that just put ass to belt against the reigning champ.
Oh, yeah.
Every player on this Broncos offense came to fucking win, man. Bo Nix got the job done. 24 for 39, 242 yards, a tutty to 9 different receivers as well. Love my boy J.K. Dobbins. 20 touches, 79 yards, and a tutty. Cortland Sutton, 8 for 99. Everyone played their role like they were supposed to. And look what happened. They beat the fucking Super Bowl champs. That's what happens when you play a flawless game like that, man. And it wasn't even flawless.
They were in Philly too, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
Even more impressive.
Hell yeah.
To go there to, iconically, one of the most rowdy crowds in NFL history. Very impressive. 18 unanswered points. Knicks went 9 for 10, 126 yards, and a tutty. Led 3 scoring drives. That was the fourth quarter, dude. That is fucking wild. This is the offense Sean Payton is trying to build, like we just talked about. But Broncos have a chance to do something very impressive, and that would be to have players on the team to win back-to-back years for Defensive Player of the Year. This man, Nick Bonito, he had 2.5 sacks against the Eagles last week. He's got 7 sacks already on the season, on pace to have 23.5 sacks this year, would break the NFL record, and the record's 22.5, set by Strahan, tied by TJ Watt.
So would you think that's a prop worth looking into?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, if I would take him at over 20 sacks right now. We're not even halfway through the season, and he's almost halfway there. But if he continues at this pace, he will also break the Broncos franchise record, which sits at 18.5 by Von Miller.
I might take him straight up then, because if this O-line for the Jets continues to collapse the way it does, then it's almost seems like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, I mean, he might get...
It's catching up to just...
and Fields got 5 sacks last week. Yes, he could get 3 this week.
Against the fucking Cowboys? Yeah.
I love how scrappy the Jets are and the volume they can put out on offense, but they have a long way to go on ironing out that playbook, and honestly...
Yeah.
I just don't see the Broncos losing while running on this high after beating the Eagles. Broncos, 6.5. Over 43.5, though.
So the line is at 43, right?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead. Man. So it's funny. It's funny because I'm more inclined to take the over on this game versus the spread. Because I don't like that 7 number, bro. That son of a number is just...
It's a big number. I would take an alternate. Like now, I just took it straight up. I would take the Broncos at 2.5.
As my official pick, I'm going to take the over 43.5. Either it's 43, or like you said, or 40. I don't care. I think it's going to be exceptional nonetheless. I like the over on this game. I'm going to lean towards the Jets at plus 10. I think Justin Fields can cover that, and if I do take
that's
a plus
respectable.
10, if I take a plus 10, I'll add maybe 4 receptions from Garrett Wilson, just to get me close to plus money, if not plus money.
Yeah.
And for them to cover plus 10, Garrett Wilson has to.
But
because again, who else does he have?
The way I'm looking at it is, though, they struggled the entire game against the Cowboys defense.
Hey, but if that's the case,
bro, the Broncos defense is light years ahead of the Cowboys defense. But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
This could be one of the... After the week we had last week, we're back to this point in the NFL where anything is fucking possible.
Yep.
We have no idea what is going to happen.
No, I love it. I love where we're at with this. But yeah, those are my 2 picks.
All right, perfect. I'll bring us into the third game.
Go ahead.
All right, we've got the Cowboys at the Panthers. Cowboys, hard crack. Cowboys favored at -3.5, over-unders at 49.5. Cowboys coming off of a dub against the Jets. Cowboys win 37-22. They are sitting at 2-1. They had that tie against the Packers. Panthers also coming off of a beautiful win against the Dolphins. Panthers win 27-24, sitting at 2-3, better than I thought. Panthers have, I think, shocked everybody this season and are scrappy as fuck, and you cannot count the Panthers out. I don't give a fuck if they're playing the Bills. You can't count the Panthers out at all. In just 5 games, these guys have put up 101 points.
Bold statement.
That
is that against the Bills?
Bro, if the Bills were plus, what would you say against the Panthers? 14.5?
Yes.
Give me the Panthers. Plus 2 touchdowns? Come on, man. And I'm about to tell you why. Not once in this offseason
I know where he's going with this.
that I think the Panthers would be worth watching. But there is one significant addition that they have made in this offseason, and that is the 8th overall pick in the NFL draft from 2025. This man, Teddy Roa McMillan.
Okay, wrong guy. Continue.
This kid is a beast and exactly what they need for Bryce Young. 24 catches, 351 yards, averaging 14 yards a touch and 70 yards a game on average. It's a rookie, dude.
It's fire.
He's going to be special and could be one of the key pieces this offense needs. Another guy who is a dog that is going to contribute a lot to this offense is Xavier Legette.
Yep, Legette.
Gillette Stadium. I don't know. He's came back from another injury this week against the Dolphins, and he had 2 catches, 31 yards, tutty. Their performance against the Dolphins was very impressive. Chuba who? Hubbard what? Chuba who?
Chuba Hubbard.
This man, oh my God. How about Rico Dowdle? How about Rico Dowdle,
that was a
man?
piece I had. Go ahead.
He is on a mission to prove himself, and that he did. 254, or wait, I'm so sorry. I messed this up.
206.
206 yards and a tutty on 25 carries.
There it is.
All right, there we go. If he can stay consistent with this, we might have a major fucking problem in Panther country with Chuba. I'm calling him Chuba. Yeah, I know Chuba. His name's Chuba. His name's Chuba. I like Chuba. Chuba Hubba.
He's still gonna respond no matter what. Yeah, Chuba Hubbard.
Him and Chuba, Dowdle and Chubbard, dude, you're talking about a fucking problem back there. I see another Jahmyr Gibbs in Montgomery, man. I see another Sonic and Knuckles 1-2 punch.
I agree.
That's all I have on the Panthers. You got anything on them?
I don't have much since you covered them because again, Rico Dowdle, like that's the backbone right now in my, at least what I saw last game, right? But as far as the Panthers, not too much because that was all that stuck out to me. Bryce Young did mid, in my opinion, last game, 19 for 30. We're approaching 60, 70%, probably on the 60, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But again, Rico Dowdle was the backbone of that entire game. Probably the breakout game of his whole career.
Oh, fuck
thus far. And a lot of people probably didn't think he was going to perform that well because he got let go from the Cowboys.
Yeah. Right? Yep. I don't know if he got let go or traded.
Yeah. So this is going to be a revenge game in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that didn't even fucking click for me, bro.
Be something worth eyeballing.
Dowdle
for this
on
game.
His yards?
Oh, for
Dowdle
sure.
on his yards?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, hey, you heard it here. Our last leg.
That's smart.
So, but Dak,
he's a smart boy.
I only got something on the Cowboys though. Not much on this whole game because I knew you were going to go in depth with this one. I knew it. So Dak did exceptional though. He did 18 for 29. Again, not the best completion rate, but 237 yards, 4 touchdowns. It was also against the Jets though. So was it really that impressive? He did rush for 28 yards. So you can also add that on top of it. But you know who else rushed a lot in that game?
Who?
Javonte Williams. A lot of people didn't think he was going to do that well on that team. So he's proving us all wrong. I remember when people, obviously, again, just didn't look on him that much. But 16 attempts, 135 yards, and a touchdown. So with the line being 49.5, that's really high. That's like stupid high. But that's one thing that the Cowboys are so good and notorious for.
Javonte Williams lines at 49 and a half?
No. The over and under line for the game.
I got you. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yep. Oh, if it was 49, take me
like
on the over.
Over. I was like, what?
Easy. But yeah, that's one thing that the Cowboys are good at is scoring points.
Yeah.
Because I think both of these teams suck in the defense. They do.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then we're just going to see nothing but overs hitting. So maybe something worth eyeballing. I know I am. I'm really suck at choosing unders, so I'm always doing overs. That's just because you have to watch the whole game for something to hope it doesn't happen, or you're hoping for a boring game. One of the two. But I don't really have much of anything else from that.
On the Cowboys, just a few things. I think it's weird that they've been playing their best football since CD got hurt. I find that very interesting.
Wink, wink. Pickens has been doing awesome.
I'm not sure
because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's because defenses can't figure out where the ball's going anymore.
Yep.
Or if it's just Dak balling out like like Cowboys fans say he's going to do.
Yep.
First 2 games of the season with CD, 549 yards, 2 tutties, 27 incompletions. The following 2 games without CD, 570 yards, 4 tutties, 18 incompletions. So you almost cut your incompletions in half and you double your touchdowns without CD Lamb in the game. If they can keep this rhythm, though, and CD's not the fucking problem. We all know that.
Yeah.
I just find that an interesting stat that I found just comparing games. But if they can keep this rhythm when CD comes back, which is projected to be in this game.
To return?
Yes.
Oh.
So keep an eye on him for your fantasy. The Panthers could be in big trouble. The Achilles heel of this Cowboys, though, is the defense. They're grade A dog shit.
Yes, sir.
Just because you had a good outing against the Jets, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. It's not that impressive.
Anything to me. I'm not sure who the DC is over there, but it's not like the Cowboys defense is lacking talent. I think they've still got a good squad over there. But one of their biggest problems, they've allowed 150 fucking points through 5 games, dude. That is totally unacceptable. Losing Micah Parsons, that's a huge loss. But even with losing Micah Parsons, one player shouldn't dictate how your entire defense performs.
Yes, sir.
But I think after the last game, we saw glimpses of hope with how well they shut down the Jets the majority of the game. I regret it every time I say it. I got to roll with my gut. Give me the Cowboys at 2.5. Give me under 49.5.
I don't think it's going to even be a field goal. I'm going to take him at the line it is, -3.5. I like him right there. And again, at the beginning, I already mentioned, I lean over the over just because of how bad both defenses are. But 50 points is a lot. Like a lot. It is a lot. So, but I'm still going to lean it. But I will bet the Cowboys at 3.5. I love that. I do.
Love it.
I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that takes care of the 3 games of choice from our Last Night podcast, but that brings us into our speed round of the week.
We're at 40 minutes right now. We're going to try and keep it tight.
We're going to keep it hella tight. Bring me in. Bring me on the
first game. We have got the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. This is Thursday Night Football. Eagles favored at -7.5. Over under sits at 40.5. Eagles just got smoked. There's no way that they lose this football game. I do not like 7.5, but they probably win by 10. Give me the Eagles -7.5. Give me over 40.5.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to actually tail that all the way. Philadelphia Eagles -7.5, over 40.5 even. Where did Denver Broncos? Excuse me. Cleveland Browns against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh, favoring the Pittsburgh Steelers at -5.5. Over and unders at 38. Very low. Joe Flacco's starting now. I believe in him. I do.
Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, no, you're right. He's now on the Bengals. Oh, my God. Again, update. Who's the starting quarterback for the Steelers? Russell?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I mean, I got to adjust.
Russell.
I got to adjust. Damn. Give me the Steelers at -5.5 and give me the over 30.5. I think it's low.
I have to tail that in Pittsburgh. Give me the Steelers -5.5, over 38.5. Side note, Broncos and Jets is an early game in London. We continue. We've got the LA Chargers at the Miami Dolphins. Chargers favored at -4.5, over-unders at 43.5. Chargers just lost to the Giants last week. I think they have a big bounce-back game. Give me the Chargers, -4.5. Both defenses are, man, give me over 43.5.
I like the over 43.5, but I believe since now the Dolphins have Darren Waller, he did exceptional.
Did I bring him up last week?
No, yeah, you did.
Okay,
I
good.
think you did. I don't remember. But if he didn't, nonetheless, he's now back. I didn't even know who he was until my boy mentioned him to me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Miami Dolphins at plus 40.
That's respectable.
Tyreek's out, but like you said, CD's been...
Jalen Waddle had, what, 100-yard game, too?
Yeah, he did great. So without Tyreek there, I think this is another way for them to spark and click, even the same way with CeeDee Lamb being out for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and back the Dolphins.
Good call. At home, too.
Exactly. New England Patriots at New England Patriots at New Orleans Saints. Favoring the Patriots at minus 3.5. Over and under is at 45.5. I'm going to take the Patriots. I got to at minus 3.5, the way they beat the Bills. And I'm going to take the under 45.5.
That is the correct answer. That might be a lock right there, man. Patriots money line is minus 200 right now, if you like it.
Actually, you're right. I love that. Hey, I'm pinning that favorite play of the week, Patriots on the ML.
That's fire. Under 45.5 as well. Next game, Seattle Seahawks at Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got a fucking banger here, guys. We almost talked about it, but we didn't because we covered Jacksonville last week.
Yeah.
This is a banger of a game. If you watch any 1 o'clock game, make it this one. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to roll with the Seahawks plus 1.5. I think they have a big bounce back game. Give me over 46.5.
Yeah, man, that spread is fucking tight. I'm just going to back the Jaguars because they won me some money yesterday and they beat the Chiefs. So I'm going to back the Jags at minus 1.5, and I'm going to take the over 46.5. Next, we got the Arizona Cardinals at Indy. Our Indianapolis Colts. Favoring the Colts at minus 6.5. Mighty steep. And over 47.5. Also kind of steep.
Last week, they were 6.5 favorites against the Raiders. They beat the fucking shit out of them, dude. I mean, beat the Raiders to a pulpit.
This one's tough, bro. It's tough. I'm going to go ahead and just back the Colts. They're on a fucking train right now.
The only answer.
But I'm going to take the under 47.5 because the defense of the Colts are just so exceptional.
And Cardinals defense isn't no slouches either. I like minus 6.5, under 47.5. Next game, we've got the LA Rams at the Baltimore Ravens. Rams favored at minus 7.5. Over under sits at 44.5. I am disgusted to say this. It's week 6 we're talking about, and not once have I not backed the Ravens.
This is the one you don't have to.
Give me the Ravens plus 7.5. Give me under 44.5.
I like the under 44.5, and I'm gonna take the Rams on minus 7.5.
Rams are gonna win the game, to be clear.
Yeah. First, if I could take that on alternate, give me minus 6 because of touchdown. But Cowboys, we already covered it. Titans at the Raiders, favoring the Raiders at minus 5.5. Over and under 41. Give me the Raiders after they just got their ass whooped. And give me the over 41.5.
Cardinals gifted the Titans a win. Give me the Raiders minus 5.5. Give me over 41.5. Next game is going to be Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. This is the biggest favorite of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Green Bay Packers favored at minus 14.5. Joe Flacco will be starting in a brand new system. Over under sits at 44.5. By God, that's fucking foul. You took the Bengals last week at 14.5 to cover.
Yes, sir.
I'll take the Bengals at 14.
I did it with Browning.
Yeah. I'll take the Bengals at 14.5, and I'll take under 44.5. I'll take over 44.5.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to go ahead and take plus 14.5 on the Bengals and over 44.5. I think Flacco can score on them now. I love that over the spread, honestly, though. Lions at the Chiefs. What a great Sunday Night Football game. Favoring the Chiefs at minus 2.5 in Arrowhead, and the over and under is at 52.
Last time Jared Goff played the Chiefs, it was like 54-51.
For real?
When he was on the Rams.
Oh, okay.
That was the year the Rams won.
Better,
that was the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl, I think.
Yes, you're right.
With Todd Gurley.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Lions at plus 2.5, and I'm going to take the under 52.5.
Lions are just, there's too much on offense. Chiefs defense won't be able to stop them. Give me the Lions plus 2.5, and I like the under at 52.5.
Last one.
Last game.
Last two. There's 2 Monday Night Football games.
Yay! I'm so happy.
I didn't even notice that until now.
So happy. Buffalo Bills at Atlanta. Better not be a Magic City. Buffalo Bills at Atlanta Falcons. Bills favored at minus 4.5. Over under 49.5. Give me the Bills minus 4.5 after losing to the Patriots.
Give me
under 49.5.
Yes.
Yes to everything.
Yeah, I agree with that all the way through. Minus 4.5 Bills, under 49.5. And the last one we got is the Chicago Bears at Washington. Favoring Commanders, minus 44.5. Jaden Daniels is back. I love it. Gotta take him at home, minus 4.5. Give me the under 49.5 too.
I tail that as well. Commanders minus 4.5, under 49.5. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes week 6 of our Last Leg podcast. You've got me, Nicky G, and my boy,
Jonny Gamble. I hope you guys love this one. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, share with your friends, follow us on our bets. We're out of here. Any last words, brother?
Love you guys. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.